Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, ArchieLuxury. Guys, I'm doing a paid review. This is a $50, sending $50 for a video response. This is paid review 20SE83. 20SE83. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Patek Philippe 5196. And I gotta tell you, man, I absolutely love it. I love it. I love my Patek. Here we go, guys. Hello, Art. Sending you $50 for a video follow-up. I wrote to you last month complaining about not being able to get a BLNR at retail and only having a Tudor bronze in my collection. I swallowed my pride and spent some time looking through Rolex's website to see if there was anything else I liked. To my surprise, the two-tone rose gold DateJust 41 with sunburst dial greatly piqued my interest. I went on to revisit the AD and they were extremely happy to work with me on getting the exact configuration I wanted. Took 2 or 3 weeks, but I got it. They poured multiple glasses of 15-year-old scotch for me and even sent me home with a Rolex hat to celebrate my first Rolex. I won't ever wear the goofy thing, but it was cool, a cool sentiment. Just felt great to go into an AD and have the red carpet rolled out for once instead of being shooed away. Anyways, indeed here. What's he saying? Anyways, he goes on to say, anyways, I've been watching your last few videos and it seems you're craving a Steel Sports Rolex. I have a suggestion that I think will make you very happy. You mentioned an Explorer, but not wanting an Oyster Perpetual. You also seemed a little dismissive of the DateJust 41, but I think you should hold the horses a second and revisit it. If you think about it, from a visual standpoint, a Sky Dweller is just a plump DateJust 41 with a complication. When I bought my piece, I tried on a blue DateJust 41 and it knocked my socks off. My recommendation for you, Arch, is go into an AD and ask for the DateJust 41 Oyster bracelet, fluted bezel with blue or rhodium dial. The Oyster bracelet is going to give it a sporty wrist presence. The 41mm gives it a modern sporty size, and the combination of a fluted bezel with blue or rhodium dial will just blow you away. Most ADs won't have these just sitting out in the cases, but I think they'll be very happy to work with you on getting one in 2 months or less, as opposed to shooing you away for asking for a sports. With Oyster fluted combo, it comes in just under 10 grand US as well. You'll have a timeless, gorgeous piece that works just as good in a tuxedo as it does in a t-shirt. What do you think? Okie dokie. So look at this here. Very interesting idea there. This is a what do I think of the DateJust? Now I gotta tell you, I'm in Australia and I gotta tell you, the DateJust itself there is fairly much, any steel DateJust are in short supply. The blue dial, oh, that is killer. Winner chicken dinner. Could I do a DateJust? My God, you know, I hadn't even thought about that really. I suppose, look, the problem I've got in Australia is that it is so hard to get the steel DateJust. They are very short supply. The two-tone is kind of a little bit more than I wanted to spend. But I gotta tell you, you know, for a long time, I actually had a DateJust 36. DateJust 36. I had a 16234. I had a 16233 at one stage. I've had multiple of them. I've had 16014, 16013, and I felt that the 36mm was a smidgen small, and then I felt the DateJust 2 was a smidgen big. But I gotta tell you, could I do a DateJust? I reckon I could. You know that I honestly do think a DateJust is a winner type of deal. Yeah, I think I could. There's nothing wrong with DateJust. DateJust is a great Rolex. The problem is in Australia, steel DateJust very, very hard to get. You know, if I had a dream, if I could get one, what would I get in a DateJust? What would I get in a DateJust? Ah, that's a good. Let me grab my book. Da-da-da-da. The Rolex catalog. What would I get in a DateJust? Man, that's actually that's a really good question. What would I get in a DateJust? And let me have a look. Where is it? Where's DateJust? DateJust. So I'd want to go for the DateJust 41. DateJust 41. You know what I could really do? I tell you honestly, I reckon that looks really good. The white, the black, both of those are cool. Would I go Jubilee or would I go? Look at that. That's winner chicken dinner. White gold, fluted bezel with blue dial. That would be grouse. I'd really love that. Two-tone starts to get a bit expensive. I'd love a Wimbledon dial. Wouldn't you love a Wimbledon dial? Could I do a DateJust? Jeez. Actually, I've got to go to Melbourne next week. I might actually go and have a look. I'll go and have a look. I will go and have a look. Stock has been very short supply, but I'll go and have a look. DateJust, you know, I got to be honest with you. I had a 36mm 16234. That's the white gold Jubilee bracelet, white gold bezel. It came on a Jubilee and it had no holes case. I love that watch. I really did love that watch. It just fitted so nicely. A DateJust. I could do that. A DateJust would be cool. That's a very interesting thing. And it sounds like my friend here he loves his. There's nothing like buying a brand new Rolex. Nothing like that at all. That's a great feeling. Yeah. I tell you what, you've thrown a spanner in the works there. I think a DateJust could be a great way to go. For me, the two-tone is a little bit more than I wanted to spend. I wanted to keep it a bit, you know, when you go to the two-tone in Rolex, it really does become a bit price prohibitive. So I want to be a little bit cautious there. But yeah, I could honestly do a DateJust. I think a DateJust could be. There's nothing wrong with DateJust. Waterproof, beautiful watch. In fact, that'd be a really cool watch to have a DateJust. Yeah, it's hard because I'm the partner. I'm expected to have the cool sports. See, that's the problem, you know. And I didn't want those other losers, you know, from my live stream on the ArchieLuxury corporate channel go and check out the Archie Luxury corporate channel. That's where I do a daily live stream. I didn't want the lion tamer and the bearded lady sort of, you know, getting the better of me. So I think it'd be a good idea. It'd be a good idea. I'll give it some thought. I find it very hard to pay, you know, to get that, because I really want to get a sports. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not very sporty at all, but yeah, I gotta say, I completely get it. I get it. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments below. Remember, your pontiff can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need these paid reviews to stay full-time on YouTube. Without these paid reviews, man, I would sink. Please get a paid review. Please, you can share it with your friends. You can have a good old laugh. I'm your pontiff, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, Archie Luxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.